In a move that's making headlines, the United Kingdom is watching its wealthiest residents quietly pack their bags and head east. From London to Abu Dhabi, from Mayfair townhouses to Dubai penthouses. The rich are on the move. And the reason? A dramatic shake-up in the UK's tax laws targeting high net worth individuals, especially those classified as non-doms. So let's try and understand what's happening, who is leaving, and why the United Arab Emirates is quickly becoming the new home for not just global billionaires but also high net worth individuals around the world. A non-domiciled individual or a non-dom is someone who lives in the UK but claims their permanent home or domicile is in another country. Under the previous system, non-doms were taxed only on their UK earnings and could legally shield their overseas income and assets from British taxes, unless that money was brought into the UK. This made the UK a tax haven for wealthy foreigners. One of the most prominent non-doms? Well, Akshata Murthy, wife of former Prime Minister Rishi Sunak. In March 2024, the Conservative government began dismantling the non-dom regime. It offered a 4-year grace period to new residents and a 2-year transition window for existing ones. But when Labour came to power in July, Chancellor Rachel Reeves went further. From 6th of April 2025, the UK abolished the long-standing non-domiciled tax status and replaced it with a new residence-based tax regime. So until now, those people who could choose to pay UK tax only on their UK income and on foreign income only if they brought that money to the UK, but starting April 6, 2025, this system ends. Now, everyone who lives in UK regardless of their domicile will be taxed on all new foreign income and gains just like any other UK resident. That means even if the money stays outside the UK, it will be taxed. So who's affected and how? Old foreign income will still only be taxed if it's brought into the UK under the current rules. New foreign income will be taxed like regular UK income unless you qualify as a special exemption. What are those exemptions? New arrivals to the UK can get 100% tax relief on foreign income and gains for the first 4 years in the country, but only if they haven't lived in the UK in the last 10 years. This is called the 4-year FIG regime. If you don't qualify for this, you will pay full UK tax on any new foreign income starting from 6th of April 2025. Trust protections that used to shield foreign income in certain trusts will no longer apply if you don't qualify for the 4-year relief. There are special transitional rules which are foreign assets you owned before 6th April 2017 can be valued at their 2017 worth when calculating the capital gains tax. There is also a new option called the Temporary Repatriation Facility. For 3 years, that is from 2025 to 2028, you can bring old foreign income into the UK and pay a reduced tax rate of 12% for the first 2 years and 15% in the third year. This applies even to foreign income sitting in trusts. Inheritance tax is changing too. Instead of being based on where you are domiciled, inheritance tax will now be based on how long you have lived in the UK. If you have lived in the UK for at least 10 of the last 20 years, your foreign assets can be taxed, even if you leave the UK. This rule lasts for 3 to 10 years after leaving. Foreign assets placed in trusts could also be taxed, depending on your residence history. The concept of domicile will no longer determine UK tax liability. Instead, tax will be based solely on residency. This move is expected to raise up to £2.7 billion annually by 2028-2029. But it's already triggered an exodus of the ultra-rich. Among the first to leave are Shraveen Bharti Mittal, son of Airtel founder Sunil Mittal, a top shareholder in BT Group. He quietly changed his residence from UK to the UAE. He also set up an Abu Dhabi branch of his investment firm Unbound. Joining him is Nassif Suarez, Egypt's richest man, who has moved to Abu Dhabi and Italy. The billionaire Lazari family, known for their London real estate empire, now reside in Cyprus. And more could follow, including Lakshmi Mittal, according to reports, including Lakshmi Mittal, who's the steel magnate behind ArcelorMittal. After 3 decades in the UK, Mittal is reportedly considering leaving over the new tax regime. If he exits, it could mark one of the biggest departures yet, with an estimated £14.9 billion of fortune potentially moving offshore. According to Henley and Partners and the New World Wealth, London lost over 11,000 millionaires in 2024 alone, a 157% jump from the previous year. The capital's billionaires' population has shrunk by 12% since 2014, and for the first time in decades, it's dropped out of the world's top 5 wealthiest cities. The new tax rules are the tipping point, but the frustration has been building. Sky-high capital gains and inheritance tax, economic sluggishness, and lingering impact of the Brexit have all reduced London's allure. The London Stock Exchange has slipped out of the global top 10. With zero income tax, no capital gains tax, and growing investment infrastructure, cities like Dubai and Abu Dhabi have made magnets for global wealth. The lucrative incentive from UAE is not only making UK's HNIs move there, but also from around the world. A new survey shows that those with a net worth of over 25 crore rupees, known as ultra-high net worth individuals, either want to or are in the process of leaving India as well, and the destination is UAE. Shraveen Mittal's move is part of a broader trend, a shift of business hubs towards Asia and North America. The San Francisco Bay Area has seen a 98% rise in millionaires over the past decade. Singapore has recorded a 62% increase. Meanwhile, the UK is facing a talent and capital drain, right when it's trying to attract global investment. The new rules target the very group that build bridges between global capital and UK markets, and now those bridges are being dismantled. And as UK rethinks its tax strategy, its elite are rethinking their residency. For more news and updates, keep watching Live Mint.